Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to your channeled message reading. This is the Dream Clairvoyant. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I do hope you're doing well, feeling safe, and feeling blessed because you are. So for the channeled message reading, it does not matter what your zodiac sign is or what your gender is. Absolutely anyone may resonate with this message. I just ask that you use discernment always to take what resonates and leave what does not. Also know that the cards represent energies that any gender can embody. Holy Spirit, thank you for guiding us. What's the message for someone out there? What is the message for someone out there? What is the message for someone out there, Holy Spirit? Temperance, peace, harmony, and alignment. Ten of Cups, okay. Ten of Cups could be a family card, a home card. It could also represent your happily ever after. Six of Pentacles is here. Tell us more. Oops. Tell us more about, this here, Knight of Pentacles. What is it? It does feel like someone's trying to make it up to you. Someone's trying to make something up to you to get you to stay, is what I just heard. So have you threatened to leave someone, to leave them behind? I feel like they're trying to restore the peace and harmony with you so that you'll stay. Let's see here. Ten of Cups. Clarify the Ten of Cups. I think someone here has fallen in love with you. I don't know if they expected it. Ten of Cups, but they do see you as their happily ever after. I feel like you feel like home to this person. Yeah, you feel like home to them. Knight of Swords. I don't think this person has ever really had a home, honestly. And what do I mean by that? Like, when I look at the Knight of Swords like this, I wonder if this person even may have... I don't feel like they grew up in a healthy environment. I don't feel like they grew up to trust people or to have people support them, to have people who they can rely on. Like, you're the first person in their life where they actually, like, you feel like home to this person. They have built an attachment to you. You feel like home, and they've never had this feeling before. This person, when I look at the Knight of Swords, this may be someone who even grew up in the streets, okay? They grew up in a rough environment where they maybe even had to fend for themselves. Clarify this Knight of Swords. Something like that. Pathway. Yeah, this person's a little rough around the edges. Change. But I feel like you were sent into their life to inspire them. You can't change people. No one can change anyone. Change comes from within. But I feel like you guys cross paths, and the role that you're meant to play is like to inspire this person to leave their old ways behind. This is somebody who's a bit rough around the edges. This is someone who grew up in the street. This is someone who may have not even ever had a support system. I feel like this person had to care for themselves, fend for themselves. Maybe even this person grew up in poverty, or maybe they were even homeless. It's almost like I see a person wandering out and about in the streets, having to fend for themselves, having to feed themselves, looking for food. Something I feel like this person struggled. Their childhood was very rough. The background where they come from, you had to have been street smart to survive where they come from. Okay. And then there's something here where I feel like you were sent to this person to inspire them to change, to receive their healing and deliverance. Pathway and change is here. You're meant to illuminate their pathway so that they won't take the wrong path, so that they won't go down a dark path that would lead them to destruction and devastation. Because the way this person has been living their life, the outcome isn't going to be good. They have to change their way. The path that they've been on is leading them to destruction. And so you were sent to this person to pretty much illuminate their path, inspire them. Just by inspiring someone, inspiring someone is not you having to hold their hand and walk with them every step of the way or tell them what to do or make decisions for them. Inspiring someone is just by you living your life authentically, genuinely, doing what is right, and they're watching you and they will be inspired to live their life the same way as you. Especially if this person isn't the best person to be around. Sometimes God will lead us to inspire those who are troubled or those who are troublesome. Those who weren't taught their right from wrong. Those who weren't taught about good versus evil. Those who didn't grow up, in a encouraging and supportive family or background. Those of us who did, it was just by luck. We don't get to choose the family that we are born into. Those of us who are on the right path, many times we will encounter people who are on the wrong path. And it's up to them to look at us and how we live our lives and do the same, or they can stay the same. This person is rough around the edges. They don't do things in a conventional way. And you have illuminated their pathway so that they can come out of this really unhealthy lifestyle that it's all they've known. To come out of this unhealthy lifestyle and come into the light, come out of darkness and into the light to receive their healing and deliverance, to change. Pathway and change. It's so clear. Yeah, pathway and change. This person needs to choose a better path in order to change their life for the better. Because again, if they stay on this path that they've been on, it's leading them to destruction. They have to stop. They should stop. Wow, that's so clear. Pathway and change. And they have a chance to change. It's never too late to be who you want to be. It's never too late to repent. It's never too late to find faith. It's never too late to rebuild your connection with God. It's never too late to get closer to God. It's never too late. As long as you still have life, then you're not too late. You can start changing now, today. This individual they've caught feelings for you. Or if you're this troublesome person, then you've caught feelings for someone. Do you know how symbolic and significant the Temperance card is? It doesn't come out often. This is not the card that you would just find in any spread. The Temperance is peace, it's harmony, it's to be in alignment with your higher self. You make this person better. You're like the angel on one of their shoulders telling them to do the right thing, as the devil's on their other shoulder convincing them to do the wrong thing. You make them better. And you feel like home with the 10 of Cups. It just doesn't feel right when you're away from this individual. This is the kind of person where they've built this attachment to you. And they may not tell you this, but when you do leave, like let's say you leave to go to work or you leave to, go see your family, your friends, they miss you during those hours that you're not with them. They miss you a lot. They may even get worried about you and your safety, how you're doing. It's like the bad boy has fallen in love with the good girl, or the bad girl has fallen in love with the good guy. That's what has happened here. And they're crazy over you. But I did see something about their childhood with this Knight of Swords. Okay? The Knight of Swords represents someone who moves very swiftly. Someone who can even be very aggressive and military-like. It's all that they know. This person grew up having to fend for themselves. Their approach, I don't feel like this is an evil, wicked person, but the approach that they use in life, their approach, their strategies, their methods are unconventional. And it may be shocking to many. I feel like this is the kind of person where you would have to tell them, no, 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 we don't do things like that. We do it like this. And they have a choice. They can't stay in this lifestyle and want to be with you. They can't be good and wanting a relationship. I mean, they can't be bad and wanting a relationship with someone who is good. Those are opposing forces. They have to come out of that darkness and into the light if they want to be with you. And I feel like you've been luring this person into the light. You've been luring them. They've been fixated on you so much that they've been following you. And the whole time they're following right behind you, you're leading them into the light. And I don't even feel like they realized it. This person is changing day by day and they don't understand what's going on with them. They don't understand what's going on with them. They're like, what have I become? Clarify the 10 of Cups. Seven of Swords. Yeah, they're withholding their feelings from you. This person watches, they watch you. Like when you leave to go out and about, they worry sick about you, waiting for when you do come home. Yeah, waiting for when you do come home. Like the seven, I don't know if you guys live in the same neighborhood, community, maybe the same building or something like that. But the Seven of Swords is like withholding information. The Seven of Swords could even represent someone who's being sneaky and not transparent. And then look, the Eight of Wands. So what I see about them, when you leave and you come back home, I feel like they may watch you to see if you get home safely. Or maybe they have someone on standby. Maybe they've asked someone to sort of keep an eye on you, make sure that you're safe, make sure that you make it home safely. There's something about when you leave. Eight of Wands is a big action card. When you leave and you come back home, someone notes it and then they relay it to this person that you made it home safely. The Seven of Swords can even represent like relaying information. like a spy, collecting information and then relaying it. They've caught feelings and they don't know what to do. This person, it's like they have to learn to trust all over again. And I feel like they have a hard time with that because they've seen so much negativity. Clarify the Ten of Cups. Clarify the Ten of Cups. Clarify the Ten of Cups. The King of Pentacles. So you know exactly who this person is. They're showing up as the King of Pentacles. You know exactly who they are. King of Pentacles, they could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but they don't have to be. They could be represented by the King of Pentacles because maybe this is someone who's very successful, financially well off. But I feel like this person is like 100%, I feel like they're 100% committed to you. They just haven't told you. Clarify the King of Pentacles. The Tower. A dramatic ending. Clarify the King of Pentacles. You may be shocked to realize that this is a soulmate because there's, yeah, you're shocked. It may have stressed you out as well. And I noticed when the King of Pentacles came out, the High Priestess was on the back of the deck. Maybe for many of you, this person was revealed to you spiritually. And then you met them, you finally met them in person, and they're nothing like what you thought you would expect. This person is different from your usual type, and I'm not talking about them like physically or superficially. I feel like their personality, their way of life, it's different. And for those of you who are used to illuminating other people's path and awakening them, this is your biggest assignment yet. Because there's something about this person where it's like, this is all that they know. They weren't taught or raised conventionally. There's something about their childhood, their background. But if you're wondering like, oh my gosh, is this the one? Like, is this my soulmate? Yes, they are. And it has stressed you out. Maybe you've even been questioning yourself, doubting yourself. This is your King of Pentacles. You may even end up committing to this person and building a life with them. And I know it's shocking. The Tower is here. A dramatic reveal, right? Because you've been wondering, is this my person? The Seven of Cups. You've been thinking, doing a whole lot of thinking, weighing your options, trying to make sure that you understand things correctly. This is your person, if this is your message, but they're just different from your usual type. This is your King of Pentacles. They must have some sort of strong Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in their birth placement, their birth chart. And they like you a lot, okay? With the Page of Wands, I feel like every time this person sees you, they get really excited. But you're their temptation. You're the prize. You're the trophy. And if they can finish this race, it's almost like you're there at the end of the race. You're there at the finish line. And if they can complete this race, the prize is you. They get to be with you. Yeah. you're their inspiration to change. If they can finish this race, you're going to be at the finish line and they get to be with you. You're their gift. You're their reward. You're their blessing. And there's a lot that this person has been battling internally. They've had to shed old ways, old mentalities, toxic habit and behavior. If they had any addictions even, they're fighting it. They're trying to get clean. You know, it's almost like someone in rehab. They're trying to get clean. They're trying to cleanse themselves in order to be with you. If only you knew the kind of things that this person has been doing. If only you knew the kind of things that this person has been doing. They're sneaky. Okay? They're sneaky because they know what you stand for. And if they were to come forward and make their feelings clear, you wouldn't want anything to do with the kind of person that they are or that they were. So they're like, let me just clean myself up real good so that when I do present myself to her or to him, they will accept me. But in the meantime, they've been in love with you in the shadows, hoping that you don't leave, hoping that you will stay right where you're at so that when they're done cleansing, they can come and be with you. Okay? We're going to continue this reading in the extended. I want to say thank you so very much for your support. Thank you for tuning in. If you're interested in watching the full reading, you're welcome to just click the middle thumbnail on the screen and it should take you directly to the extended. The link to the extended will also be linked in the description box, and I will also pin it in the comment section, so it should be the very first comment that you see. Take care, everyone, and many blessings to you.